Yeah, isn't that great? I I know it's the perfect rune for you. Oh, hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm sitting here with Lamb Chop. We've been looking at runes tonight, and I let Lamb Chop pull a rune. I did a reading for him. He got the rune. I don't know if you guys can see this. Fehu. You guys know runes Fehu. And it's so funny because the ancient meaning of the rune Fehu is cattle. In the modern day runes, it means wealth. So he said that he likes the meaning cattle because he's a sheep. So that means he's going to have friends. Well, I tried to explain to him this means wealth and prosperity, that he's going to get some blessings in money area. But he says, well, it means I'm going to have friends that are cattle. Anyways, I'm not going to argue the point with him, but he likes the rune reading. Listen, if you have been wondering about the runes, I got a special announcement for you guys. You want to come and sign up for Psychic Bob for next Sunday. We're going to have Psychic Bob's Inner Circle, and we're going to delve into my mystic rune bag, and we're going to explore the runes. What are the meanings of the runes? You know, how are they magical? You know, the runes are magical symbols. All right, you guys can see it. Okay. Different runes have different meanings. Understanding the runes can give you a lot of mystical power. So next Sunday on February the 6th, is that the 6th? Hold on, let's check our calendars here. I'm going to check my calendar. I think it's Sunday the 6th. My days are all confused right now. So Sunday, February 6th, we are doing a Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. What is the Inner Circle? It's a special class. It's not just for the general public. I limited it to 10 people per class, and we're already half full. But I've got 5 spots left. If you want to get in, you need to send me an email tonight. I'll be sending out, I'm going to send out invoices this week, and we would love to have you there. So come out and join Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. We're going to teach about the magic of runes, what they're used for, how to interpret them. You know, what's their magical power? Can using runes really bring changes to your life? We're going to discuss all of that. And as part of the class, everybody's going to get a little rune reading like I did for Lamb Chop. We're going to pull the rune and tell you what your rune magical power is or what your destiny is. So love to have you join that class. It's a special class. Again, it limits to 10 people. The price of the class is $50, but you get 2-hour training with me. And that's why I keep it a small group, because it's literally Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. So if you want to be part of a small group and really learn from me directly, and in that class, I talk about complex things and controversial things I can't talk about here on YouTube. I answer all your questions too. A lot of you bring psychic questions to the class. So we'll do like an hour of teaching, we'll do some rune reading, and then I'll also do psychic questions. So it's $50, 2 hours training with Psychic Bob. And we are going to find out what the runes mean. Oh, that's Gifu. You like that one? Lamb Chop said, what's that mean? Gifu means a gift is coming. So you got a gift coming. Look at that. You like that? Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't mean you got a guaranteed airline ticket to Mexico. He's been wanting to go to Mexico, but it could be. You know, we'll see. We'll see what that is. Lamb Chop's so wound up today. But I would love to have you guys come out and join that. It's going to be an amazing class. I know Kim Osborne has mentioned she wants to be there. And, a few of you have written to me. I know Rob in Boston, I think you said you wanted to be at the Inner Circle. So I'm going to be sending out invoices this week for that. It's $50, 2 hours training. We're going to explore runes and rune magic, how to draw the runes, what they mean, how to interpret them, how to bring them into your life. They can be used in magic rituals as well. And I'm telling you, I'm a believer in the runes. They've shown me real power in my own life. So if you'd like to learn how to work some magic with the runes and have that power in your life, you want to join our Inner Circle. It's $50. It's limited to 10 people. I've got 5 already registered. Don't miss out, okay? You got 5 spots left. So tonight, you want to grab a spot. Send me an email. I'm going to send the invoices probably tomorrow or Tuesday. I'd love to have you there. Also, don't forget, a lot of you have been asking about the psychic development class. This past Saturday, we had, knocking everything over here, we had psychic development class. And we had amazing class turnout. Everybody was fascinated. We talked about orbs. This Saturday, we're going to talk at psychic development class about seance phenomena, how to hold a seance, what a spiritualist seance is like, and the phenomena that happens there. So we'd love to have you join that. That class is only $30, and that one is actually on my website. So just to clarify, the psychic development class is on the website, and you can buy that for $30. The inner circle is not yet on the website, so you'll need to write to me, and I'll send you an invoice for that. The psychic development class is limited to 30 people. I still have spots for that, but the inner circle is filling up. That's limited to 10 people. So Saturday and Sunday next weekend, or this upcoming Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have psychic class on Saturday, and spiritualist seances. And on Sunday, Psychic Bob's Inner Circle on rune magic. So if you're interested in that, come out and join us. I'd love to have you. All right. So Nicola, make sure to put in the chat how people can reach me at my website and all for all of that. You go over there. There's a contact form at my website. Go to PsychicBob.com, PsychicBob.com. And you'll see it down at the bottom of every page. There's a contact form. You just write to me and say, I want to be in the inner circle. And I'll get you out an invoice, okay? So you guys rock, and I'm glad you're here. You having fun tonight? What's that? Lamb Chop said, do I know any fields of cattle around here? There's no cattle where I live. It's more urban. He said because he got Fehu that he wants to go hang out with the cows now. Well, I'll let you go. You can go look that up on your tablet, okay? See if there's some farms. And if we find a farm, I'll take you to a farm. I try to tell him Fehu means wealth, but he's just taking it literally as cattle. But that's okay. All right. Why don't you go over there and sit down while I talk to everybody, okay? All right. There you go. All right. Good old Lamb Chop. My golly jeepers. Oh, it is so good to have you guys here. Oh, my gosh. There's Starlight Workers here. Robin Boston is here. Sydney Zimmerman is here. Rob says, are we going to have a seance in class? Not in this class, Rob. We're not actually doing a seance, but I am going to be soon announcing we are going to actually do an actual seance, a private sitting seance as a special event soon. And I'll let you all know that in the coming weeks. But not on Saturday. We're actually not doing a seance, but I'm going to teach you how seances are done, different ways to do them, and talk about the phenomena, Yeah, Sydney, we'd love to have you in the class as well. Yay. Oh my gosh, there's Robert Stevens is here. Lady Bree is here. Philippa Gary is here. Kim Osborne is here. Yay. Shelly M is here. Hello, hello. Yay. There's Honey Drizzle. Bob, maybe you could do lives where you use runes, Psychic Bob. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, I have to think about that. All right. Let me meditate on that. Thank you for that idea. There's Robin Boston again. Yay. Beach Sunsets is here. Happy to see you. Thank you. Happy to see you. I love it. You guys are rocking. Well, we got to give a shout out to Baroness Kolobob. She's our moderator here tonight. Baroness, thank you for being here. What's a moderator? Well, she's going to help regulate our chat tonight. So if you have problems, oh, hi, Vanessa. Thank you. You're so sweet. If you have problems with your donations tonight, just let her know. I get a lot of donations. Sometimes I have technical problems. So if I miss you guys, I got to comb my hair. It's flying everywhere today. Make sure to send her a note. I'm not trying to ignore anybody or be hateful, It's just sometimes there are technical issues. But I hope that you'll hang out with us tonight. We're going to open the door to the spirit world, and see what happens. We got to raise our vibrations here. But anyways, I'm just glad to see you guys here. Welcome to our show tonight. There's Pam Mears is here. Welcome, Pam. Good to see you. Yay. Well, this is great. We got a great gathering, it looks like, here tonight. All of you watching, thank you for being here. Well, for those of you who may be new here, by the way, if you're new here, get in the chat, give us a shout out. I want to say hi to you. Make sure you get a reading tonight, okay? Now, As for donations, I just want to real quickly say thank you in advance for all the support. If you make a donation, Vanessa, hold your messages. That's what I was about to say. Hold your donation. I'm not accepting donations for readings until we're ready to start. Okay, so thank you, Vanessa, but I'm going to have to come back to you. Please don't donate any money until I'm ready to actually do readings. Thank you, guys, because I can't keep track of it. I've got so many. If I miss your donation, don't be angry at me. Just send a note to Baroness Colbob's. We do the show 3 times a week, Sunday night, Tuesday, and Friday, live psychic readings. And so I would love to keep reading for you guys. And if I miss you tonight, we'll make it up to you. Psychic Bob is not here to gouge money out of people and run away. Somebody tried to accuse me of that, and that's just wrong. And I've got one person trying to take me to court over a missed. One person's now threatening court for 30 cents. They made a 30-cent donation, and they're now trying to take me to court. It's like, Bob, I have time for that. All right. So tonight we're saying $4.99 and above will get you a reading. If you really need some, just throw $4.99 this way. It ain't going to hurt you. I ain't going to break the bank. All right. I really appreciate it. It helps me an awful lot. So thank you for your support in advance. And thank you for being here. Well, we're going to do some meditation to raise the vibration. So I want you guys just to gather around here and get comfortable. We're going to just settle down and open that energy channel, okay? Also, I want to say something before we begin tonight. I want all of you here to pay attention and listen to everybody's messages, because Spirit can and oftentimes does work through somebody else's message to help you. You might not get your question answered tonight just because of the volume of people, but you might say, oh my gosh, Bob, you were reading for Sally in Bakersfield, California. I live in New York, and I swear that message was meant for me. Well, if you feel that way, consider accepting that as your message. If it makes sense to you and it helps you, because remember, the spirit world is trying to reach as many people as they can. So they might send me to answer Sally in Bakersfield, her question. And her question, there are 5 other people out there who have the exact situation and the same timing and the same everything. So if that happens, and you're like, oh my God, that's so eerie. It's exactly like my situation. The time frames are accurate. That's a message for you. You can claim that as your message, okay? So I want you to know that, because people write me all the time and say, I swear you were talking to me. And chances are I was. Just not unconsciously, but Spirit was talking to you through me. And that's when you're a medium, Spirit moves through you. You don't always understand it. You just deliver it. I just deliver the message, and it's up to you to understand it. But I hope you'll be open to that. So know that Spirit is for everybody here tonight, okay? Yay. Well, we're going to do some meditation. You guys up to that? All right, let's raise the power. So once you get comfortable in your chairs, let's just start by closing our eyes. Take your hands off your keyboards. Set your phones down just for a moment and just tune in. Let's close our eyes and just listen. And as we close our eyes, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing now, just gently in and out, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. And I want you to see this spark of light now. See it become a little brighter and a little larger. Let it form into a small cloud of light inside of you. I want you just to watch that cloud. And as you see that cloud of light, I want you to let it expand just a little brighter, a little larger, so you can really see it. All right, you got that? Now we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that light and we're going to expand it to fill our entire body from head to toe instantly. As somebody said, this is the blink meditation. You blink on the lights. And let's blink on the lights, and the lights is on, and let's hope somebody is home. All right, so watch the clouds and let's open up to Spirit. All right, we're ready to count down. Watch the cloud. 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on. Woo! I get a head rush from that. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Oh my gosh, jeepers. All right, hold on just a second. All right, Vanessa Seaman, your first lucky person, $5 donation. Thank you so very much. Hi, any messages for me tonight? Yes, Vanessa, right now as I'm walking into your light, I'm hearing a woman talk to me. I feel like this is a spirit guide, but what's interesting is she feels very protective, like she'd almost be like a second mother to you or an aunt. And I get the sense from her that she's kind of been a surrogate mother. And I don't know if you've had some distance from your own mother or you've been feeling the need of mother, but I have this woman back here. She gives me the name of Lucille. And she said, I'm Lucille. She's very elegant. She said she used to be an actress. She has long grayish silver hair, but she's very elegant. Reminds me a little bit of like a Gloria Swanson type or a Marlene Dietrich type. But she's here. Her name is Lucille, and she said that she's your mother and protectress. She's asking me to tell you, she said that you're at a time of transition in your life. And she says, let go of false hopes. She said you've been holding on to a belief that somebody would do something right or come back. And she said, you can't hold on to that. It's time to move forward. She shows me that the next 3 months, February, March, and April, are transition months for you. So I want you to work with your spirit guide, Lucille, and let go of that which is no longer serving you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. I'm glad you're here. There's Medina Belvin, $5 donation. Thank you, Medina. Hi, Bob. My state exam is coming, and I'm worried about me not passing. I failed 2 times already. Can you see me if I make it and getting a new job? Yeah, you're going to make it this time, Medina. The reason why is you've got to remember to channel. You know how to channel. So I want you, as you're studying, say, Spirit, channel knowledge through me as I'm studying. And the day of the exam, you visualize a column of beautiful blue light coming down through you. What that will do is that opens the connection to the higher mind, the higher self. Ask your higher self to sit with you and talk with you. Keep the column of blue light open and know that knowledge flows up and down through it. And you're going to find that as you go that you're going to be less stressed and knowledge will flow. You're going to rock it. Thank you so much. I see you passing. Blessings to you. Aaron Patricia, $5 donation. Thank you, Aaron. Blessings. Hi, Bob. Family has limited prospects for residing together for the long haul. Are they in that place now? Going home's unrealistic. Thanks. I have to tell you, Aaron, I'm seeing everybody being split up. And I know that that's not pleasant, but I do feel that the split up is actually going to bring them the direct help that they need. So I'm going to say I would work with the powers that be to let them place people where there are openings. And I think you're going to be seeing that it actually ends up being better for each person because they're going to feel they're getting the attention they need. So I wouldn't fight to keep them together. I feel like this is a transition time for all of them, and I want you to allow it to be. And you will find greater peace for yourself, but also for them. And they won't be upset about it. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Raymond Hampton, $2 donation. Thank you, Raymond. Blessings to you. Raymond, listen, I have to tell you right now, I'm being drawn down to the leg area here. I'm concerned about a circulation issue. Are you having any problems with the legs or the feet? Because I'd like you to have somebody look at your blood circulation. I'm a little concerned that you might have something like, could even be not even blood flow, but more like nerve issues, like not diabetic neuropathy, because I'm getting some tingling and numbness in the legs and feet. So I'd like you to just have somebody check out your legs. Now, don't worry, I don't see you dying, but I do want you to have somebody just check out the blood flow through the legs and the feet and check out the nerves, okay? I'm also getting Doris Stokes back here, and she says, tell Raymond I'm helping him, and she says, strengthening each day. She's asking me to talk to you about the arm as well, and she said, you're going to be just fine. The arm will heal up quickly. So it looks like things are improving for you, but just have that looked at when you get a chance, okay? God bless you. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, you guys are rocking it. Thank you so much for all the kind donations. There's Pepper Chicken, Texas, $10 donation. Thank you. Hi, Bob. I'm having such a hard time since my husband passed. Anything for me? Oh, Pepper Chicken, listen, I'm really sorry. Let me see if I can find out anything. You know, to lose a mate is like the worst. I don't think there's any greater sorrow. Maybe losing a child is worse. My parents said that to lose a child was the worst. I had a brother who passed. So that may be, but I feel for you, hon. Let me see. Yeah, Doris, are you back there? Yeah. There are two people coming in back here for you, Prepper Chick. I think I got your husband here. And did he have a father in spirit or a grandfather? I'm getting another male that brought him through. I get the sense that he's still learning how to cross, but this is somebody who has preceded him in death. And this person's coming through with him, said, I got him in. I think it's his dad or grandfather. But I hear him and he says, honey, I'm here. And he says, I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit as much as I'd like to. He said that at the time of his crossing, he said, I wanted to stay on, but I just couldn't. And I get the sense that his body was just depleting. It's like all the light switches are shutting down, which means power decreasing. And he said, but I'm okay now. He said that after he passed, he said, I was literally in the room with you. So I don't know if you were right by his bed when he died, but like the minute he passed, he was literally standing next to you, he said. So he came to you instantly out in his spirit body, and he said it was him. He said he's trying to come through, but he said when he first got over to heaven, he said he kept insisting he wanted to go back, and they told him he couldn't. And he said, that's why you felt my absence. He said they needed to strengthen me. He's been getting healing in the spirit because they said that his death was very tragic for him, that he couldn't let go, and he was really fighting. There was a lot of struggle. When he got to heaven, he was really tired from the struggle. They put him in a spirit hospital to strengthen him. He said, I wasn't not trying to visit you. He said, but they wouldn't let me. He said that he's got his strength sufficient now, and he is going to be making more of an appearance. He said, watch me. I'm trying to learn to come over in the dreams. He said, right now, your dreams, he said, I have had trouble getting a clear message through. So he's working on that, and watching the next 2 weeks, you're going to get a very clear visitation. He wants you to know he loves you. He said, the most important thing is love. Most important thing is love. Most important things. That's what he said. So he's here. He's in the light. He sends a blessing. Thank you so much, dear. I'm so sorry for your loss, but I can tell you he's with the spirits. Blessed be. Oh my gosh, Medina Bell, $5 donation. Thank you. Second question. I meditated yesterday and asked what was my Roman love in the past life. I had a name coming starting through with a G. Gora or Gari. Yeah, well, I think you're accurate. Listen, when you're working on your spiritual self, you've got to trust the information. So what I want you to do is keep a notebook of that dream, keep it writing down. It's going to reveal more to you in the coming weeks, but I do feel you're accurate on that. And I feel like you do have a past life connection to Rome, ancient Rome. And it was a soldier who you were involved with. And what's interesting is you were a priestess. You were actually a Vestal virgin. And you couldn't be with him for a long time until later in life. After 40 or 45 years old, then you ended up leaving the temple and you could be with him. But it was a long time from your young, like 20 years, you all just looked at each other from a distance. But I think it's a sign also that you're growing spiritually and you're connecting to your true inner self and understanding that past life stuff is wonderful. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, Nusrat. Oops, hold on. It's locked. Oops, hold on a second. Any messages from my guides? Hold on, Nusrat. Let me just tune in here. I'm hearing a voice talking to me. I've got two voices. Hold on. I'm hearing a man. It sounds like Swami Vivekananda is talking to me. And he said, I've come, he said, as a messenger. He said, to open the door. And he says, Sai Baba is here as well. Satya Sai Baba. And both of them are talking. Sai Baba is laying his hands up and he said, he's sending healing power to you. He says, do not be afraid. He said, your time on earth has been extended. He said that you were afraid that it was time to go. He said, Baba is here. Have no fear. Baba is here. Why fear? I am here. And he said, I can heal. He's talking about healing in the kidneys area and healing in the digestive area as well. And he said that your nutrition has been a little off, but he comes in to bring healing power. Vivekananda is with him as well. And they're both laying out light, hands with light coming out of the hands. So you have both of them working with you. And Satya Sai Baba says, it is not your time to go. He literally says, you are staying on earth. And he said that he's talking about another surgery. Somebody wants to do a surgery. But he said, let me work on you first, and then let us see. So you might want to get a second opinion or slow down jumping into a surgery, because he said, I will heal him first. So I'm not sure you need a surgery. Now, I can't legally give medical advice, so work with your doctor, but I get the sense somebody's pressuring you for a surgery, and Baba's saying that he can do the surgery. So you might want to get a second opinion, because you may not have to do that, and Baba seems to be bringing that. So they're both with you. Call on Satya Sai Baba, call on Vivekananda, and you're getting healing and blessing from Spirit. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. There's Sandra Juskin, $4.99. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you. Hello. Anything for me tonight? From my spirit guides. Thanks and blessings. Hold on, Sandra. Let's see who's talking back here. I can hear them. Yes. Doris Stokes is back here for you. She's asking me to tell you. She said, let Sandra know. She said that I'm here. She says, as a sister in arms, saying that she stands in support. She said, Sandra, she said, I was out in the world on my own for a few years until I met my husband. And she said, you're coming into a world that's very different than mine. She said, but I want you to know you won't walk alone for long. She said that there will be another man come into your life in the next year. But she said, right now you have to go into the world on your own. So she wants you to know that even though it's a little scary, she's with you and you're going to be just fine. And there will be another marriage coming to you. Now, it'll probably be about 2 years to a marriage, but you are going to meet somebody in the next year. And she said, but you have to be free of your current environment to meet them. So looks like you're moving forward. This summer seems to be a big time for transition. Call on Doris. She's helping you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Philippa Gary, $5 donation. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. Where will I meet my soulmate? Philip, I know it doesn't sound romantic, but you're going to meet them online. I know everybody's like, online pickup. I know it doesn't sound glamorous, but they're really nice. You're going to meet them. This is what's strange. It's through a chat room. Now, I don't think it's actually a dating site. It's more like a gaming chat room or a metaphysical group, like people having a discussion. So I don't know if you belong to any online chat groups, but this is where I'm getting the connection. And I feel like this is going to come around March or April for you, because as we go into the summer, I feel like you're moving forward in a relationship. So think about what groups you're part of. Make sure to visit them. And I think, as I said, March or April, you're making a connection. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. One time I had to do a reading, and I told this lady she was meeting somebody in a bar, and she said, Bob, that sounds like my life. I get a bar pickup. Boy, I'm drunk, and some crazy guy picks me. I said, no, it's not like that, because, some bars are very classy. And I told her, I said, you're going to be at the Ritz-Carlton. She said, I don't have the money to go to the Ritz. I said, well, you're going to be invited. You'll go, and that's where you meet your husband. And guess what? 3 months later, a friend of hers took her to the Ritz, and it happened. Funny part is they weren't planning to go. They were actually going to a different bar, but on the way, the other bar was closed for some reason. So the lady said, well, we're right by the Ritz. Let's go in here. And they end up in the Ritz, and she met what became her husband. So it happens. Oh, Shasta, have it. There you are. $5. Thank you for being here. Blessings. How can I talk to the star people? Well, Shasta, one of the things you want to do is think about coming to my psychic development class. We actually focus on how to open channels to communicate. So not to pressure you, just saying that's something you want to keep in mind, okay? But one of the things that's most important when you want to talk to the star people is star people like to give us signs. So define some signs that you want. Say, I want to see a UFO if you're there, and say, I want to see it on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, and I will be meditating, connecting psychically, spiritually. Because see, the alien people, the star people are telepathic, and you can build that link. And literally, they may tell you, while you're meditating, go outside now. If you get a message, go out. You might see a UFO hovering over your house. This has happened to a lot of people. So start talking to, You can talk audibly or mind to mind. Eventually, you'll just talk mind to mind, but whatever's easiest for you to start, just start talking. But ask them for a sign, ask for a structure. Say, every Wednesday, 7 p.m., I'm going to meet with you and I want you to be present. Give me a sign. And that's how you start. Star people love to demonstrate, So that will help you, I hope. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Ron Boston, $20 donation. Yay. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Does anyone have a message for me? Thank you for all your work. You're the best. Blessings to you, Robin. Robin, I think you're coming to the Inner Circle class, aren't you? Did you send me an email? I'm getting so many emails. I'm getting confused. But I hope you'll join us. We're going to do a class next Sunday on runes, rune magic. So I hope you'll be there. And this is for all y'all. All y'all can join, but send me an email, okay, if you want to be in. Hold on, I got voices going over here, Robin. Somebody's already talking to me. Oh, look at that. I knew who that is. One of my favorite spirit people has come to visit. Hi, how are you? Arthur Ford is here. Hi, Mr. Ford. It's wonderful to see you. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Robin, Arthur Ford is here to visit with you tonight. He's asked me to tell you that he's come in. He said that he's putting his hand on you as a sign of blessing. He's literally laying a hand, tapping you on the shoulder here. And he said she can do much good for those in the spirit and those on the earth. And it looks like you have some callings towards mediumship. To get Arthur Ford to come in, you're very blessed. You might want to do some research on him. Arthur Ford. He was very famous in the 1930s time frame. He was very famous, being 20s and 30s. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes. He says to tell you, he said, the spirit world has got their eye on you because he said, you're opening your channel. He says, he said, we're trying to get your son through to you more directly to give you evidence of this. And he said, and speaking of him, he's here with me tonight. Hold on, I think Rick is back here. Rick's playing his guitar. He said, have I got your attention now? Oh my gosh, yes. I did see, yes. He said, Mom, thank you for sending that video to Bob. Thank you, Rick. It's him, definitely. And he's asking me to tell you, he said, I don't know if Mom liked it when I used to play guitar. He said, she used to say I made racket in the house. But he said, I'm having fun over here playing guitar now. And he wants you to know he's fine. He said, Mom, he said, I've been working on my training here. He said, I'm really going to pursue this spirit guide work. He said, I think it's the best thing I can do. And he said, people like me, he said, are all over the earth. He said, they take me to see those who are troubled souls. He said, do you know, Mom, I saved a girl this week. She was right on the brink of jumping off of her building. And he said, I pulled her back and it calmed her down. And said that he was able to influence her mind so she didn't commit suicide. And he said, Mom, it's amazing that I can help in this way. He wants you to know he's very happy. And he said they're training him up well. He said, I meet all these people like this Mr. Ford. He said, I had no idea who he was, Mom, but I've been researching him and he's amazing. I can't believe he's helping you, Mom. Please take his help. I'll be there with him. So Arthur Ford's coming to you, Robin, and your son wants you to work with him. Thank you. He said, I love you, Mom. Listen, I have to go now. He said, I'm going to go jam with some guys up here. This is really hilarious, Robin. He said that he's meeting with a member of Def Leppard and Motley Crue. They're teaching him how to do chords. So I don't know if you know those groups, Def Leppard and Motley Crue, but he said that he's got some people over there teaching him that were connected with those groups. All right. Thank you. All right, he's stepping back. God bless you. Thank you, Robin. Oh my gosh, there's TGVG, $4.99. Thank you, TGVG, £4.99. Hello, any messages from the spirits? And thank you. Hold on, TGVG. Let me see who's back here. I got Doris Stokes coming in here. Hold on. Yes, Doris. Right. Doris is asking me to tell you, TGVG. She said that she's very happy with you. She said, you've really been taking our guidance. And she said, you've been a great healer to Jenna. And Doris says, we're putting more power through you to keep everything balanced for both of you. So Jenna can count on you and you're going to be able to help her. And Doris said, she said, you two are going to move forward. She said, don't worry about what anybody's saying right now. You're moving forward. That's her message. She's also asked me to tell you that Cecil is back here. And Cecil's here. And Cecil's saying to tell you, he said, let him know that I'm here for him. And he said, you've only just begun. He said, you think it's time to rest, but he said, there's more work coming. He's asking me to talk to you about the month of February. He said, February is a very important month. He says, don't skip out on any meetings you're invited to. So you're going to get some invitations. He's also showing me a form coming across here that looks like it's somehow connected to money. I think this is like a grant or a funding of some sort. Looks like some money's coming in February connected to your film production. He says, I'm back here wheeling and dealing. So he's working some connections. This looks like it may be connected to like a local city council or funding for the arts, but he's literally sliding the paper in front of me and it says approved. So February is a money month. He's going to help call on Cecil. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you. Lady Bree, $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Bree. Hi, Psychic Bob. Do I have a connection to King Arthur or Merlin? Thank you. Yeah, you do. You lived during that time. What's interesting is they were telling me you were a craftswoman. Fletcher just said, he said you were a craftswoman and you used to make clothing. You dyed wool and did spun cloth. And you actually made clothing for the knights that served King Arthur. So you would make their undergarments, their like clothing they'd wear under the armor, things like that. So yes, and they said that you would also travel to Avalon, and you used to do green dye. Now you know in those days green was a sacred color of the Fae people, and it was a ritual. You couldn't just make green dye; you had to know how to do it. It was very special. But they said you were a specialist in making the green dye that was used to dye cloth. You made the dye and you dyed green cloth as well. Very powerful connections. They said you were connected to the Fae, and that's why you used green cloth and wore it yourself. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Interesting. So fascinating. All right, there's Northern Star. £5 or €5. Thank you, Northern Star. Blessings. Any messages? God bless you. You know, Northern Star, I got to tell you right now while I'm walking into your light, I'm getting this beautiful lavender light around you. Lavender light tells me that you're open your gifts of infused knowledge, one of your psychic gifts of infused knowledge. What's strange is I feel like you're in the middle of doing something creative, like writing a book or writing a song. And what Doris is back, I hear her talking, she said, just tell you to let the knowledge soak into you. Visualize kind of soft lavender light flowing over you. And then from that, you're going to create something here, whether song lyrics or poetry or writing a book. But there's something you're creating or spirit's creating through you, I should say, or in union with you. But it's coming through your gift of channeling infused knowledge. They're saying that this can also be used in communications. You may find yourself in some sort of business negotiation here in the next month. And they're saying, let the infused knowledge show you how to speak and how to answer. All right. Call on Doris. Call on your higher self. Let that lavender light work for you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Starlight Worker, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Any messages from Nate? Hold on, Star. Let me see if I can find out anything. Anything from Nate? I'm hearing somebody back here talking, and he said, this may be your friend. He said, I'm partying in the spirit world. He said, I'm having a celebration. What's interesting, I get the sense that this person was an artistic type because he's showing me like there's pictures on the wall. There's almost like photographs and paintings and film clips. So I don't know if he had an interest in media or artwork, but he's back here and he's in this room. It's all this artistic stuff. He says, I'm having a party. I get the sense Nate is fine. He's in the light. And it's interesting because he said that during his life, he said, my candle was fused out shortly. I get the sense that he had a premature death and it was very tragic. And he felt, in a sense, cheated at the moment of death. He said he was very bitter at the time of his crossing, as if his opportunities were taken. He said, I lost my chance, but he said he's made up for it in heaven. So he's fine. He's in the light. He's bringing a blessing to you. And he says, Tell her to dance with me. Come on. And he's playing that song, Come and Dance with Me. I don't know those. I can't sing, but he's dancing, wants you to dance with him. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Robin Boston, $10 donation. Thank you, Robin. Bob, Sydney is scared of that person who betrayed her recently. She wants you to tell her if Ricky heard her calling out to him for protection the other day. So just find out. Do you have any? Is he back there? Oh, he's on. Okay. Doris just said to me that Ricky's out on an assignment. He's gone back out to do spirit work. Okay. She says to tell you that he did leave a message that he's with Sydney and he has heard her. Yes. So he did hear her. He was there. And Doris says he will continue to be there. He just can't deliver that personally right because he's out on an assignment in his training. But he did want her to know that and left a word there to let her know that he did hear her. So yes, he was with her. Okay. And tell her to keep calling because he said that they're letting him help her as part of his training. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Gary M, $10 donation. Hello, Gary. Good to see you, buddy. Gary, I don't know if you were here earlier, but this Sunday, I was going to tell you because I know you always like to know, we're going to have a special Psychic Bob's Inner Circle this Sunday. It's going to be on the magic of runes, how to work with rune magic energies, and how to bring that into your life. So, and as part of the class, everybody's going to get a rune reading from me. Hope you'll join us. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages for my spirit guides? Thanks and blessings to you. Let me see, Gary. I'm going to step into your light here. Hold on. Wow, I can hear all these people buzzing around you too tonight. You got a lot of spirit activity. Okay. Liz is back here. Your spirit guide, Liz. She's in her attorney's power suit. She's got her briefcase. She said that there's somebody trying to play a game. She said somebody has come in, a third party, and is trying to block a settlement with you. Tell your attorneys, Gary, to not back down, that they have to be bullish at this point because there's somebody literally saying, well, just ignore this. We're not even going to acknowledge it. And they're saying you're going to have to turn up the heat. So there is some delay. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what she asked me to tell you. I'm also hearing another person talking to me back here. This is a Lemurian guide. He gives me the name of Sora, S-O-R-A. He says, I'm Sora. And he's from the Pleiades. He's literally opening a bag. He's got like this big kind of a gold mesh bag, and it's pouring out on the table in front of him Lemurian crystals. He said he's sending you the power and the knowledge of the Lemurian crystal. Sora is his name. Now, you know when a spirit brings an object, Gary, sometimes it literally means it's going to physically manifest. So somebody may give you a crystal, you may just find one or get an amazing deal on a bulk quantity. This is a lot of crystals. And his words are, he says, I'm sending the crystals to Gary because he said he will need them for the land. And they're saying in the next month, an opportunity is going to open up for a land purchase. And they said you won't have to wait on your settlement, that the deal will be in such that you'll be able to do a financing on it and get it. So it looks like this land is a property. It's connected to the west, like Arizona here in Nevada. But they're showing me these territories. And Sora said they're leading you. So there's going to be some crystals coming, and they're for the land to set, to raise power, and call on Sora. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, there's Stardust $5 donation. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages for my spirit guides or deities or deceased family? Thank you. Hold on, Stardust. Let me see who's back here. You know, I've got Oberon coming in back here. He's the king of the elves or king of the fae. And Oberon is saying to you, he said that he said, as the weather gets warmer, he said, I will call her under the moonlight. So it looks like you're going to start going out walking under the moon and using lunar energy to raise your vibration. So I want you, right now it's really cold. You may not want to go outside. But as it warms in the next few weeks, because, we're coming to Imbolc next week, let him help you. Call on Oberon. Ask him to connect you to the lunar energies. And you're going to start to see how that opens your connection to the Fey realm and to your own psychic development. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Hold on a second, guys. We have some chat problems here. Jesper, I know that you made a donation. I was just looking for it. Hold on. Somebody knocked my thing. There's Jesper Clausen. 40 Danish Corona. Thank you, Jesper. Jesper, I think you're the only person in Denmark that watches Psychic Bob. I've never had anybody from Denmark, so I'm really excited. And I hope you'll tell other people in Denmark about me. I'd love to have more Danish people on my channel. I find people from Denmark to be so polite, so educated and sophisticated. I have immense respect for your country. I really do. Everybody I've ever met from Denmark, I haven't many on YouTube, but out in the material world, have amazed me. And you're amazing too. Thank you for being here. Hi, Bob. Your question. Good to be here again. Any messages for me? Well, Jesper, let me see who's back here. Hold on just a second. I've got Edgar Casey back here. Edgar Casey said, we're raising Jesper's vibration. He's talking about at nighttime. He said, they're trying to take you out of your body. They're getting used to doing astral projection here. They said that you're literally going aboard light ships, that some of the Pleiadians are coming and they're literally going to take you out of your body. See, they don't have to have the physical body. A lot of them work from the spirit side and the soul bodies. And our soul body is what is transcendent. You're actually going to go aboard light ships. And they're saying they're preparing you for this because you're going to receive more and more revelations. Mr. Casey said that he's coming in to work with you to raise your power, to connect you to them, to the Pleiadians, and you will start having very vivid out-of-body experiences. So let Mr. Casey help you. Call on him before you go to bed at night. Ask him to be with you and to help you do this. You're going to see some amazing stuff. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's Aaron Patricia, $5 donation. Thanks. And second query. What does Spirit most want me to know, please? There are multiple tests now as if I'm being prepared for something significant. Let's see what they say. Anybody back here? Who is that? You have another, it's somebody coming in. I don't recognize this voice, Aaron. Who are you? Can you identify yourself? Okay. There's a man here. He gives me the name of Colin. I can't see you. Can you come closer to me? Your voice, who are you? Oh my God, I know who this is. I couldn't see him. He was like behind a mist. Colin Fry is here for you. Have you heard of Colin Fry? I'm shocked. Colin Fry was a medium, British medium. He's asking me to, he said, tell Aaron, he said, right now things are rough. And he says, seems like everything's hitting you at once. He said, what is happening? He said, the spirit world is cleaning the slate. He said, there will be temporary disruption and feeling of confusion. He said, it's part of the process. But he says, we're opening her to be a powerful vessel for healing. Colin said, he said, when I was alive, I did mediumship, not so much healing, though a little bit. He said, we're opening her channel for both healing and mediumship. So Colin Fry is here. He said, they're increasing your communion with the spirit world. And he says, as you're healing people's pets and healing people's bodies, he said, their relatives will bring them through on the healing channel, and you'll start to deliver messages from those in spirit as well. So your work is expanding. Colin Fry is here. Are you going to be working with her? He said, yes, I'd like to. So I want you to research Colin Fry, Frye. He's around you in spirit from England. Yes, he said, yes, you can see some videos of me. He's on YouTube. Look up Colin Fry. All right, he's helping you. Ooh, that's very exciting. All right, so yes, you are being prepared for something significant. Work for spirit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Breezy, $4.99. Hello, Breezy. Hi, Psychic Bob. Hearts, yay, hearts to you. Any messages from spirit guides? Thank you. You know, Breezy, I got to tell you, as I'm walking into your light, I'm hearing somebody named Jan or Janice talking about. I hear this voice saying, Janice is here. Let her know Janice is back here. I don't know if you have a friend or a relative named Janice. I get the feeling this may have actually even been somebody you knew in life. But if you don't know them, they have a sense of familiarity with you. And I feel this is a guide here. They are guiding you in a sense, even if they're a relative. They're serving as a guide. Usually our relatives don't get to be guides, but this Janice really seems to have some power about her. I get the sense at the time of her crossing, she knew she was going to go because she said, oh, I knew I was going to go. She said, I was a goner. She said, I just had to let go. And I believe she may have had an issue that was like a debilitating cancer issue or a heart issue and also some digestive issues. But she's in the spirit world. She's asking me to tell you that she comes in to help you, to guide you, to open doors for you. She says to tell you, she said, the next 6 months are some of the most radical changes you've ever gone through. So from now till June, July timeframe, things are moving very rapidly. And she says, don't hold on to the past. She said, you're ready to let it go now. I get the sense there's a lot of changes. Some of this is career, some of this be separating from a relationship or relationships that no longer serve you. And Janice said she's helping you go through, and she said, you're going to feel so much freer. So call on Janice. She's a blessing guide to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Glittery Rainbow. Thank you guys for all the donations. If I forget to say thank you, please forgive me. When I read and my logical mind isn't there. Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you so much. Hi, Psychic Bob. Happy Sunday. Ooh, I love the big star. Thank you. Does Spirit have a message for me today? Thank you. Hold on, Glittery. Let me see what's going on back here. I know. Yeah, Doris is back here. And she's asking me to tell you, she said, you've got to let go. This is her words, not mine. She said, you've got to let go of your fear of change. She said, you've been hesitant to go outside your comfort zone. And she said, you're right now at a place energetically where Spirit's pushing you to go into the bigger world. She said, you cannot stay in your safe bubble. She said, and succeed. You must go into the world. So this looks like you're going to be doing some travel and going outside your comfort zone in the next few months. And Doris said, what's there to fear? She said, once you get out, you'll discover how wonderful the freedom is. So she's helping you to move forward, to expand your horizons. She shows me travel here, like going from one end of Germany to the other. So I think this is quite a bit of travel here coming for you. And she said, you'll love it and you'll succeed. All right, so let her guide you. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Sandra Jeskin again. $4.99. Thank you, Sandra. Blessings. Oh, great. Thank you. Any insight on where to look for the job coming soon other than the usual sites? Blessings. You know, Sandra, I think for you, and I'm just going to be brutally honest here, I think any job you take right now is a temporary job. The reason I say that is you have so much creative energy around you. I feel like your true spirit is entrepreneurial, and you'll build your own business in the next year. But in the meantime, I keep seeing government contract work around you. I'd like you to explore the Pentagon. That may sound strange, but just look up the Pentagon. I feel like they have job listings. I think they do. Or you might even just literally drive to the Pentagon and ask them if they have a message board. I've been in the Pentagon. They have all these message like bulletin boards in the hallways with job listings. Now, of course, I know you can do that probably online, but look at the Pentagon. There's some connection with defense contract work coming for you. All right. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Yay. Oh my gosh. Who is that? Jeanette Valencia, $6. Thank you, Jeanette. Blessings to you. May I get a message too? Thank you. Smiley face. Love that. Hold on, Jeanette. Let me walk into your light here. You know, Jeanette, I got to tell you right now as I'm walking into your light here, I'm getting a bunch of voices here around you. You have some angelic connection. I'm literally hearing the 4 archangels. Michael, I hear them saying, I am Michael, I am Gabriel, I am Raphael, I am Uriel. So you have archangels around you. This tells me that you have some mission that you're starting on, and the angels are coming in to give you power. So maybe you've been thinking of doing a major life change or starting a new path. I get the sense that the angels are coming in to shore you up as if you're doing some sort of mission work. Fletcher just said, he said that you're becoming a mystical traveler and that in the next 2 years, you're going to be doing a lot of spiritual teaching and spiritual healing work. So the archangels are coming in to keep you on the path towards moving forward in that direction. So I want you to study archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Those are your 4 power points, and they are with you now. Also, Jeanette, are you doing something with the move right now? Because I keep seeing you looking at pictures of houses. So if you want to do a move, I also feel that there could be a move coming for you. And I think by June, you're moving. It may not be immediate, but in the next like 5 to 6 months here, looks like that comes up. I don't feel it's a crisis like you're being evicted or you're homeless. This is more like, hey, I've got options and I want to try this. So I say if you're thinking about that, start really focusing on it, because by June, I think you're moved or on the way to being moved. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. There's Stephanie Busby, $5 donation. Good to see you, Steph. Thank you. By the way, Stephanie, I don't know if you were here earlier. We're going to have an amazing class this Sunday. I hope you'll consider joining it. It's the Rune class. We're going to do the magic of runes. I'd love you to come out and join us. All right. Well, let me see what the Spirit has for you. You know, I got to tell you, while I'm walking in your life, I'm getting flashes of gold light right now. Gold light means that you're doing a lot of work with your higher self. And it means that you're actually listening and being in union with your higher self. I feel like this is really good because I'm getting silver light as well, which means some financial blessings are coming. You know, it's not your time to leave the earth. In fact, Spirit's kept you here so that you can grow and be blessed. I think that the next 2 to 3 months here may bring some new job opportunities to you, because I'm just getting money. I'm getting a sense of I'm free from the past. I have money flowing for me. So if you've been wanting to do a career change or job change, financial, expansion, if you have a business, you want to build it up, just keep growing. You're in a growth place, and it's going to keep growing, especially the next 2 to 3 months. And I think you're going to see money for you. Okay. So be ready for that. You're on a right path. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh. There's GD, $25 donation. Thank you, GD. Blessings to you. Bob, do you have any guidance for me for the next few months? I have a lot of changes going on right now, and I really need to know if everything will be okay. Thank you. GD, you might want to invest in a private reading, because to do several months, it's a lot more than I can get in here. So you might want to do a private hour with me, or even a compact voice reading. In those, I cover a larger time period, okay? But right now, what I want to tell you in terms of the next few months is I do feel that there's some changes coming for you. I want to watch the month of March. I feel that that's a career turning point, and that anything that you want to do in terms of career, like moving to a new job or doing a transfer or some sort of increase, will happen around March for you. I think March is significant. I also see the month of August is significant because they're showing travel around you in August. And I'm not sure if it's work travel. It's strange. You may find that you're traveling for work, but I feel like it ends up being an amazing opportunity for you personally. And you may find that from August forward, you're even thinking about doing a change, like a radical change, like doing a cross-country move. Like feels like wherever you're going, and I keep getting a southwestern connection, like New Mexico, Arizona, like it may change your next 10 years. Like you could say, I went there and I fell in love with the place, and now I'm ready to move. So I think that this year has a lot of opportunities to see things in a new way. And I think you're going to get an opportunity for increased money, thank God, in March. But I think by August, you may even be doing another change. And I'm not sure if the work goes with you, because I always feel like when you get to August, you're like, wow, I got a really good opportunity. It's even better than what I got in March. So you might be doing a little bit of job hopping here. And if you feel like, you're going to jump into stuff and then you feel like you're ready to jump again, I don't think that's so bad for you. I think what we call leapfrog. You remember that game? It's kind of like you're playing leapfrog. Like, I'm going to jump here, then I'm going to jump here. But it's like each jump lands you on a new lily pad that gets you in a better position. So I think that you may have to do some job jumping. I think you may have to actually do a physical move. But it doesn't feel disturbing or chaotic. It feels like exciting to me. So I feel like if you want to throw yourself in the ring to do some changes, From March forward, it's like things start popping for you. By August, I think you're going to understand this even more. But you're definitely in a transition time. I could probably give you more details in a private session. So anyways, I hope that at least gets you started. Thank you so very much for being here. You rock. Blessings to you. Amy Radcliffe, $4.99. Thank you, Amy. Blessings to you. Amy, hold on. I'm hearing some voices around you. I've got Doris Stokes back here for you. Doris is asking me to tell you, she said, tell Amy, she said, many spirit people have been around you. Said that they're opening doors of communication with you. You've got a new spirit guide that's coming in. There's a young girl around you. Her name is Amanda. And Amanda's a joy guide. And I hear Amanda talking. She said that she's coming in to bring you joy. She said you've been feeling a little down. And she said, I'm coming in to lift her up and bring her some joy. She says to tell you, she said that you're at a turning point. She said where your psychic gifts are going to become more and more part of your life. She said you've been afraid to embrace them. And Amanda says, I'm going to make it fun for her. So your connection with spirit's going to be more joyful, more playful, not so serious. And Amanda's coming in to help with that. So let your psychic development grow. Let Amanda help you. Just have fun with it. You're going to see that by the end of this year, by December, you've made more growth in the next 6 months or 12 months than you've made in 3 years. So she's with you, guiding you. Call on Amanda. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my God, you guys are rocking it. Oh my God, there's Christine C. $9.99. Thank you, Christine. Blessings to you. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Thank you. Hold on, Christine. I want to walk into your light here. Doris Stokes is back here for you. And she says, tell Christine, she says, I'm helping her with that relationship. She said that this man, she said, you're going to have to hit him upside the head. That's her words, not mine. And I'm not encouraging physical violence. But she's saying that you need to, she said, get him in line. She said, don't wait on him. You just get him in line. So Doris is helping you get him on track so he knows how to behave proper and listen. I also hear Ronald Reagan back here. And he said, Christine, he says, I'm leading you. The words he learned says, I'm leading you. He said, you're moving forward. He said, that campaign is only the beginning for you. He said, there's much more coming. He said, do your work well. He said, don't be afraid to say yes to it. He said, I'm helping you. I'm guiding you. So Ronald Reagan's back there. And Dwight Eisenhower too. Dwight says, I like Christine. Okay, so he likes you and he's here. So you got both of them guiding you. A lot of changes coming, but it's all good and they're guiding. This is all being led by spirit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are shocking me. Oops, hold on. I just missed somebody. Hold on. Anise Marie. Hello, Anise Marie. Good to see you. $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from my guide? Sending love and blessings. Anise, I'm getting around you, Doris here, and she says she's helping you with love. She said you've been challenged in love. And Doris says she's getting things sorted out for you. So she wants to help you with romance, with relationship. And she said that love gets on track for you. It looks like month of March is significant around relationships. So she said, call on me. She said, I know how hard it is to get men to listen. And I have to say, as a man, we can be hard-headed sometimes. But Doris is coming to help your relationship. She said, March is the time for new beginnings in love for you. Also, I've got another person back here. Hold on. This is a relative coming through. I think this is the grandmother on your mother's side. I've got a woman talking to me. I think it's a grandmother. Could be great-grandmother. Sometimes I get them crisscrossed, but it sounds like a grandmother here. And I hear her saying, she said, let you know, she said, she's baking up fresh bread for you. She said, I'm nourishing her. And I think when she was alive, she used to make really great pastries and bread. This lady could cook, outcook anybody. But she's over here in spirit asking me to tell you that she's going to be helping you also with relationships. And she said food and money. So she's helping you grow. Looks like there's some changes. She's giving greater stability to you and emotional support. She said the food Also is for emotional strength so you can move forward. Because she said you've been feeling stuck. That's her word. She said you've been stuck. She said I'm getting her unstuck. Calling the great-grandmother or the grandmother. Could be great-grandmother. I think it's the grandmother though. That's the way she identifies. She's going to help you. God bless you. Thank you so very much for being here. Raymond Hampton. Oops, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm having some tech issues, guys. Bear with me. My screen's freezing up. There it is. Raymond Hampton, $5 donation. Can I receive a message from a quartet friend in the spirit, Mr. Edmund Grant Jr.? Hold on, Raymond. Let me see if I can get anybody in back here. Okay. I've got a man talking to me. Let me see if this is him. I'm hearing somebody. And it's funny because he's like singing like a baritone. He's got a deep voice. It's him. He's asking me to tell you, he said, I'm pushing you out into the world again. He said that you've withdrawn from some of your creativity. And he says, I'm singing. He said, I'm warming up my voice to warm up his voice. So, Raymond, they want you to get back to performing. It looks like there may be a new quartet forming around you. And he said, you're ready to be out on the road and to be seen. So I think that this, your friend, Mr. Grant, is coming in to kind of push you back into performing, getting out into the world. He said that physically, he said, you won't be stopped. So your health will improve and you're going to be out. But he's just singing, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if you do that voice or he's doing a deep voice. He's got a deep, dark, what do you call it, baritone? Blah, blah. I don't know music terms. And he said he's a baritone. So he's singing a deep baritone for you. And he said, exercise your voice. All right. Looks like you may need to do some vocal exercises here, Raymond. And he's handing me a guitar. Are you playing guitar, trying to learn guitar? Because when Spirit gives me stuff, it indicates a talent or an ability. So I want you to explore guitar as well, if you haven't done so. All right. He's in the light. He said, I'm not letting him rest till he gets back and works again. So he's helping you, calling you into the light. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, you guys are rocking it. Thank you so very much. So hold on a second. Allie H, $5 donation. Thank you, Allie. Had a few people pass away last half of 2021. One in particular was Mandy, and was young and unexpected. Anything you get around her. You know, Allie, when I'm walking into your light, Mandy had a congenital heart defect. I don't know if you're aware of that, but it's like something stopped her heart. And she's over in the light. They're telling me Doris is back here helping me. And Doris said she went into the light, but there was a heart issue around her. She actually has come to see you, they're telling me. They're saying that she is still learning to maneuver, so it's hard for her to speak directly. So Doris is relaying this to me. But she said that she has come to visit her family. She was around her father recently as well. And she's come to see you. But she's okay. But she was even surprised by her own death. They said that she passed suddenly. And she said she wasn't even thinking she was going to die. She really didn't expect it. So it took her by surprise. And she was a bit in denial. And she had some trouble crossing. She was earthbound for about 3 days after her death because she just said, I'm not dead. I can't be. It's not possible. She did go to the light after 3 days, and she has been healed, but they're still strengthening her to come over to communicate, okay? But she's in the light. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. So hold on a second, guys. I'm having some tech issues. What's going on here? All right. I saw another one. Hold on, guys. Let's see if I can get it going here. Ramona, $99.54, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Any messages? Hold on, Ramona. Let me see who's back here. Edgar Casey. Hold on. Edgar Casey wants to come in here. Hi, Mr. Casey. I can hear you. Oh, that's nice. Edgar Casey's back here, and he said, I'm having such a good time with their father. He's escorted your father over to bring a message. Your dad's back here, and he said, she's still my little girl. He said, in my mind, she'll always be 8 years old. And so he wants to let you know he's here and he's come to help you. He said that he's helping you to open that channel more. He said, dear, he said, in our family, he said, psychism and spiritual gifts have always been strong. He said, we're island people. We know the power of the spirit world. He said, do not forget your roots. He's showing you traveling, and he shows me Puerto Rico here. And he said, she'll get back home to visit everybody. But he said, she won't stay there. But he is going to help you. He said, open your connection. Your work will not be in the material world, but will be spiritual work going forward. So he wants you to know he's here to guide you and to help you with that. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Crystal 03, $4.99. Hello, Crystal. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Any messages from my father or my spirit guide? Thank you. I'm hearing a voice here talking to me, and I believe this is a goddess. I don't know if you have a connection to the goddess Hecate, but I'm hearing her. She said, I am Hecate. And I believe that you've had a past life in Greece working with the goddess. You were a priestess. She said, yes, you were one of my own. But the goddess Hecate is here, and she said she's helping you to uncover the deep mysteries of the dark moon. And she says, do not fear the dark moon. She said it is a source of power for you. So you're going to be doing some work with the goddess Hecate. And she said, as you go into the darkness of the dark moon, she said, more will be revealed to you. So she's here. I have to be honest, I'm not getting your dad today. Sometimes I get him and sometimes I don't. But Hecate's here. She's guiding and she's helping you. God bless you, dear. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know where our time is. I blink and the hour flies by. I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you for being here. You guys rock. Psychic Bob loves all of you. Listen, make sure to visit my website this week and go register for Saturday's psychic development class. It's $30 only. We're going to teach on spiritualist seances and their phenomena, and I hope you'll join us. And if you want to be on Sunday's class, we're going to do it on the magic of runes, Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. The Inner Circle class is not, I repeat, not on my website. So you need to send me an email if you want to join that. And I hope you'll send it and I'll get out invoices. We have 5 spots left. I'd love for you to be there. So come and join us. Psychic Bob's Inner Circle is an exclusive group. That's why I keep it small. It's not for the general public. It's for those who are very serious about their spiritual lives and very focused. So I make it a very small group so that I can really give individual time to people. So I hope you'll join us for one or both of those classes. Some people come to Saturday and Sunday, and that's always fun. So make it a Psychic Bob weekend next weekend and join us for our special events. You guys rock. I love all of you. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for your support. Listen, keep it here at Spiritual. Tomorrow is Monday, and we're going to talk about astrology. We're going to spin around our big zodiac wheel back here, and I'm going to tell you what's in the stars for you. Some people have been writing me and said, Psychic Bob, I had no idea how much fun your Monday is. A lot of people used to tell me, I'm not interested in astrology. It doesn't matter to me. And now they're starting to watch. Like, I had no idea what I was missing. Our Monday show is growing, and people are really getting a lot out of that. I talk about all the transits, what's going on. I also answer your astrology questions. So bring your astrology questions out tomorrow. We're going to do a live show. I answer your astrology questions. We're going to talk about all this transits. I give you horoscopes for every day of the week. So you're going to know what energies are working for you every day. We talk about the power days. What's the best day for love? What's the best day for business success? What's the best day to get your plans underway? All of that we cover every Monday, but a lot of people don't come out to it. It's the smallest video of the week. Nobody ever comes to the Monday. But now they're starting. People are starting to come like, I had no idea how cool this was. So if you want to learn about astrology, you don't want to miss our Monday show. It's a lot. And, for the people that come, because it's always small, they get a lot of personal question time with Psychic Bob. So if you want some astrology questions, come and join us for tomorrow night. We're going to broadcast live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. That's 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific. For those of you in Europe, midnight London time, 1 a.m. Paris time, 7 p.m. Eastern, live astrology forecast. I hope you'll join us. Psychic Bob loves all of you. Listen, keep it here at Spiritual. More coming tomorrow for live astrology. Thank you for being here. I love all of you. We'll see you then. And until then, may all of you always blessed